of an outline towards what it is that's happened at Empire, why it is that I'm unfortunately deciding to leave, and just in general a bit of an overview on my time at Empire. So it all started, I think, 3 or 4 months ago. I was just, I don't know, it was sometime during the day, and I got an invite from Josh Plays Games and just saying, join the server. And at that point, I'd heard a little bit about Circuit and Clan v Clan, but I don't know. I mean, I had no life back then, and I had no CubeCraft fame, if that's worth anything. So nobody invited me to a clan, but I got asked by Musk, Josh, Waved, and Virtuous to join the clan. This was in its infancy, and yeah, from there I started. I saw players growing and getting better, and our team got better and better, and there was a bit of a sad moment in that we played against a team in Eggwalls. I forget the whole team, but it had Shushin and Joshi in it. Just got absolutely just rolled. There was so much turmoil. Everything was awful. All hope was dying. And I think it's at that point that's how I sort of became staff, I think. It's just me being active and me caring, and yeah, obviously Musk Convert saw that, and I really, really appreciated that. And yeah, from there it was mainly 3 of us. We worked on it, we kept bringing in players more and more. Over time I got a bigger and bigger role within Empire, so I got the chance to sort of arrange rosters, arrange teams. I made it a special priority of mine to sort of improve players, because I thought that's what other clans never did. You get clans like, say, Hakurin and Kinetic, or I try to think back in the day. Yeah, mainly I'd say Hakurin and Kinetic. They find very good players, and unless you're very good in the beginning, you won't be allowed in. Whereas with us, we took very unknown players, and I think I took a special pride in helping them improve and giving them advice and giving them tips. And some of the people now in Circuit I'm very proud of, because I know when they first started they were god awful and they weren't very good, but now they're really, really good, and they've reached their potential, I'd say. But yeah, over time, I became more and more known within Circuit, since I gradually handled some of the intricate matters, to say, scheduling and things like that. Also around this time, Elliot, Blackie Crew, GH Spaghetti, whatever you wish to call him, he joined staff, and he really helped me out too. And yeah, under the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Under the 5 of us, the staff team really, really grew. And with Empire, I was able to do something I think quite innovative, because we created a clan with a lot of character. I managed to create an actual community, and players and staff and reserves and whatnot. They would always be in VC together, and that still goes on today. So nothing has changed about that, and I'm really happy about that. But yeah, moving on, Circuit started a few very, very frustrating moments, but also a few moments of brilliance. And it was unfortunately though that with school and with A-levels coming up next year, obviously there's always school and parents to consider, and there was a period of time where I just could not play as much, which it was really upsetting, because it was right when Circuit started. I didn't want to let Empire down, but I had enough faith in the staff and all the other players that they could make it all work, and honestly I'd say they have. They did really, really well against True. Empire B almost beat Kinetic. They had a really, really strong performance, and the Admittedly, there were definitely a few moments which were very, very annoying, but overall I think we did really well and really prospered under that time. So, moving on to why it is that I'm leaving Empire, which is very much the modern up-to-date stuff, after I've given you a bit of context. Relating to what I was saying about school and parents, I truly don't know much about my activity and what it will become, I'd say season 2, so in the real midst of the summer holidays. And I know that Empire's always been one of those projects which I'm really passionate about, so I know that no matter what, if I'm in the middle of it, I'll always feel really inclined to work on it. And Jesus, it's a really stressful thing sometimes, honestly. A lot of work, a lot of things to arrange, a lot of players to improve and whatnot. But yeah, never. I just want to emphasize, never for a second did I not really enjoy Empire, or I thought that it was just painful or anything like that. Because to this day, even though I'm leaving, I still really love it, and I'm really proud for what myself, Musk, Vert, Elliot, all the other players, what we've managed to achieve. But yeah, with school coming and with the pressure of my parents, I guess it's just I wanted to have a slightly lower maintenance clan, since I know that different clans will be able to operate by themselves as more of a machine. And admittedly, I will say I think that there are downsides because other clans aren't nearly as active as Empire, but I think for me, what's good for me right now is very much a sort of low maintenance clan, which I can play with if need be, as well as also new adventure. And I don't know what things will be like in my new clan, but yeah, within Empire, one of the failures which I'm not too happy about is, I don't know if it's just because we've got a lot of strong personalities or we brought in a lot of players at the same time, but yeah, there's a level of toxicity, there's a level of some people just not liking each other, which obviously that's not what I want. And yeah, part of why I'm leaving is because of just slight personality clashes. Of course, it's not the only reason, and I don't want it to seem like I particularly hate anyone in Empire, because I don't hate anyone in Empire or CVC or dislike anybody. That's not the case. It's just perhaps in a new environment I'd feel more at home, and I won't know until I've tried. So take a leap of faith and try. So yeah, I wanted to absolutely wish the best of luck to Empire, both the A and B team. I want to emphasize that just because I'm leaving does not mean that Empire is going to die. You have got wonderful staff and people who really care about the clan and people who will be energetic about playing and working hard for it. There was a period of time, like I said, with the weeks I was gone and Empire stayed the same and it's functioned the same. So don't think that it's just going to be different just because I'm gone, because it won't. And I urge you to have faith in all of the staff and also in yourselves, and just to keep working on it regardless if I'm there or not to help you. And yeah, I've already talked mainly to Musk about it and also to GH Spaghetti, and things of it's an amicable split. It was never a case of people arguing or shouting or anything like that. No one's upset. It's just a fresh start for me. So yeah, by the time this video will be uploaded, I'll be a certified member within Kinetic, which I'm very excited about, and I'm very happy to be there. So yeah, I'm hopefully looking forward to some slightly easier wins, but yeah, no matter what, I'll always look back at my time at Empire and really be thankful towards Musk especially, amongst other people, for giving me an opportunity to make a name for myself within the community and show off my abilities and whatnot. And yeah, so the best of luck to both Empire, and I hope you progress in CVC, and I hope you do really well, and also in Kinetic, who I'm very excited to join and see how I can do. But yeah, now that my story's over and a bit of an announcement's been made, I hope you all have a lovely day, and yeah, have fun. Bye.